What are you chucking out today, then?
How do you make money for nothing?
Don't throw them, don't throw them.
The answer could be hiding in the 30 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
Thanks so much for letting me have that. I think that's absolutely made my day. I love it.
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate buyer, maker and user of old stuff, and I turn that passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff and I sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers,
What do you reckon to that? It's quite smart, isn't it?
Tell me you love it.
I love it.
she can transform her finds into desirable,
Isn't it amazing?
valuable,
It's quite a statement piece.
and hopefully saleable items.
I'll take you down to the till, that's fantastic.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
Wow, that's amazing.
Welcome to Walsall Recycling Center, a non-stop hive of activity. Sarah's on a mission to turn trash into hard cash.
I love rummaging through the bin bags and the boots and the boxes. And making money for nothing, that's just a bonus.
But before you make a beeline for your local tip, take note. Sarah's been given special permission to seek out 3 items that she can rejuvenate, repurpose and sell on for a profit. Although he doesn't know it yet, first to offer up possibilities is Alan, arriving with some comfortable seating.
Oh, hiya. Hi. You've got some interesting looking things in there. What are you throwing out?
Just stuff from late mother-in-law's house.
Okay, that sounds like a big job. Are you clearing out lots of stuff?
Not too much, but just some of the bulky, heavy stuff. It's a shame in a way, but we don't really know where else to take it other than a tip, so...
No, you definitely get to that stage. I'd love to have a look at it. Is there any chance I can see? Wow, it's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a similar design one that's all leather as well, so...
Really?
With these 2 wing-backed chairs, she could be onto something good here.
A pair of chairs, how exciting. Well done. Wow. I have to say that both those chairs are really interesting because they're old, they're chunky.
In a way, I'm glad they're going to be reused because they just seem too good to throw out, but they're just so big in a small bungalow, which is where she is.
If I could take those 2 chairs and then if I managed to do something with them, could I come and show you what I've done?
Yeah.
Or that would be lovely.
Lovely indeed. Sarah has her first find in the bag and has roped the guys from the tip-in to help. Good work, lads. But what does Alan think Sarah will get up to with his chairs?
I don't know. It makes me think, really. I presume it's not going to be just recycled as furniture, but as something else. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to them.
I'll just tell you if they're comfortable because that is the key. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's actually, that's got IKEA right on the back, so it's not as old as you think it is.
Everyone's a comedian.
Very comfortable, but the look they have at the moment is just, it's not going to go into everybody's house, and I want to make them commercial, saleable and expensive. And given the style of them, this needs a specialist upholsterer. This is going to have to go to somebody who really knows what they're doing, who can cope with the fact that there's wood and fabric. I've got just the person in mind.
Meet Ray Clark, upholsterer extraordinaire. Ray made a name for himself in the world of fashion design before discovering his love of vintage furniture. His fresh, modern designs mix practicality, comfort and luxury.
I never intended to become like an upholsterer at the beginning. It wasn't the thing I set out to do. I suppose you could say upholstery found me. With my creative background in fashion design and textile design, I was able to use those skills and redirect them. And now this is all I do. I just give birth to chairs. I love them, yeah.
But will it be love at first sight when Ray claps eyes on these two? That's one find ready to be transformed. Now time for Sarah to find a little project for herself.
Just wondering if I'd like earrings made out of these. What do you think?
Hopefully John and his magic carpets will be just the ticket.
Have you got somebody rolled up in the middle of there? No. Isn't that lovely? I really like your carpet. I like the back of it. Yep. It's what kind of knick is it in? Is it?
It's not. It's got chunks out of it where it had to be fitted around radiators and things like that.
Okay, but it's a lovely old carpet, isn't it? It's beautiful. I'm going to just go and have a look at the other one while you're at it. Right. Wow.
You are getting excited, Sarah.
Yeah, go on then.
She does love a good find.
I think that I like that one more than that one. I think it's because I've got a few ideas about what I might do with some carpet. I think it's just beautiful. I really love this. I think I'm going to pop this one back in the recycling. I can do an end. No, I think you need manpower.
With some more manpower from the chaps at the tip, Sarah nabs one of John's rugs. But does he have any idea what she might do with it?
Not really, no, not at all.
I'm with you, John. Help us out, Sarah.
Well, I am super pleased to have discovered this because I think this carpet would have been really valuable when it was made. It is obviously really good quality, and you can see from the back that it's so well made.
Sarah's flying high on her magic carpet find. But with the day drawing to a close, she still needs to bag her final item. Right on cue, David and his son Matt appear for an evening trip to the tip. And they've got a ton of timber.
Hiya.
Hello.
What is that and what's it doing here?
This is a Victorian solid mahogany wardrobe.
That weighs a ton, no doubt.
It does, yes.
And have you got all the bits that make it into the wardrobe?
Every single bit.
It's amazing. So why has it ended up here? Is it yours?
Because we're moving house.
Right, and have you had it a long time? Was it in the family or?
No. Bought it in Stafford 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
It looks useful. The right
You can
size.
have it. Do you want it?
I want it. I'm going to really regret this because I know it's really heavy. I'm going to be moving this around forever. If I get hold of it, it may not end up as a wardrobe.
That's great. You can do whatever you want.
Really? Yeah. Okay, and it's all solid wood, isn't it? Okay, let's see the rest of it then.
I believe our Sarah is most excited about this one.
That's right, that's nice, I like that. I just realised what it's in. I was so busy looking at the wardrobe, I didn't realise it was in a car. Sorry, I was mesmerised.
And more of the wardrobe just keeps appearing out of David's TARDIS-like vehicle.
Let's get it out of your car and into my van, and I will do my best to make something beautiful out of it.
Or at least you know a man who will.
It's a really nice bit of, really nice bit of woodwork.
And is David happy for Sarah to be radical with his old wardrobe?
I'd be delighted if she could do something with it.
There is so much potential here, and some of the detail is absolutely beautiful. I know who to take it to, I just don't know what they're going to do with it.
With over 25 years of experience building furniture, if you've got wood, Norman Wilkinson's your man.
I love the timber, I love the finishing of it, I love the product. It makes me tick. Yeah, there is a passion for it because there's no point getting up in the morning and not doing something you don't like. Coming in and then picking up the wood and then turning into something lovely, makes me happy.
Norman's passion is creating handmade bespoke furniture from reclaimed and unwanted materials.
And also using second-hand materials, it's a great joy. The old saying, isn't it? Another man's rubbish, another man's... can't think of the saying now.
Luckily, Norman will have a say on what becomes of the wardrobe. And with that, Sarah has all she needs.
I really love the eclectic mixture of items that I've gathered today. I've got huge potential to transform them into things that are fabulous and make some money for nothing.
So, Sarah's fab day's work at the dump gives us a three-piece treat. Ray Clark will take charge of Alan's pair of chairs. Norman Wilkinson will wrestle with David's rickety wardrobe. And Sarah will come up with a strategy for John's old carpet. These days, the streets of East London teem with creative businesses and design know-how. It's here Ray practices the sport of extreme upholstery, and he's one of our top players.
Oh, Sarah's coming today. I wonder what she's going to bring. It's almost like you're in goal and you've got to be prepared for a shot from any angle, do you know what I mean, from someone taking the penalty. It's like, sorry about the football analogy.
No worries, Ray. Good to know you're poised and ready for kick-off.
Normally weight is a benchmark for quality. This is definitely heavy, but if it's quality, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that between the pair of chairs, we're going to be able to create something really lovely. And Ray is going to take up the challenge. Ray, how are you? How are you doing?
Good to see you.
I've got a couple of little, I'm not going to say beauties, I've got a couple of little chairs for you. Any chance you give me a hand? This one is really heavy. Hold on. Is that all right up there?
There she goes.
Lovely. So these two came into the tip as a pair, but they don't have to stay together.
I'd much rather work on this one, to be honest, than this one, I think.
Okay, well...
Simply because of this one's got a lot more character.
The orange chair will be put aside so Ray can concentrate on the black one.
I did wonder about just really making it pack a punch.
Well, actually, Sarah, truth to tell, I've been kind of developing my own fabric.
Really?
We're trying to design...
So that's a new thing for you, isn't it?
Yes, completely.
What kind of fabric is it?
The fabric is based on different types of New World and Old World monkeys.
So are you going to be able to nail it in time to get it on here?
I think so.
So it sounds like, to me, you're going to pour your heart and soul into this little chair.
It will be a work of art.
Ray's dreaming big, but what will his time and materials cost?
So we're looking at around 800, 850 mark.
Okay, if I can leave you chiselling away at the cost.
Yeah.
If I leave you around £800, I love the idea of the monkeys,
Oh,
so...
it's gonna rock. It's gonna rock.
Go for it, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Yes.
I think he's pretty happy with this project.
Well, that chair sounds like it's going to look amazing, and I don't want to hamper Ray's creativity, so I think saying yes to a load of monkey business all over it is definitely the way to go. And I think I'm going to have a little chance of making a bit of profit. Fingers crossed.
This is awesome. Oh, sorry, it's very difficult to contain my emotions. I'm sorry.
No apology needed. Ray has a big budget of around £800 to remake that chair, but he's never created a new fabric for upholstery before, so Sarah's taking a risk on this one. The leafy East Sussex village of Hellingley, near Hailsham, is home to furniture aficionado Norman, and he's full of optimism.
I think it's going to be great fun just to see what we've got to do, and let's take it from there and see what we can actually achieve with the project.
Norman has a passion for bringing quality but dated wooden furniture back to life. Be it teak, beech or pine, Norman's the last chance saviour for timber that would otherwise be heading for the tip. And it's a good thing too, because Sarah's bringing him that mountain of mahogany wardrobe.
I have no idea how to put this thing back together. It's just like the biggest jigsaw. Plenty of it to work with, though, isn't there? Norman? Hello.
Sarah, how are you?
Yeah, really well. How are you doing?
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Right, let's get this one out.
Now that's all inside, what's the plan?
So often I have this like massive vision about how something will end up. There's just so much of it, so much potential. It's just a case of finding, what would you really want to do with it?
I'm thinking maybe a locker.
Okay, so you're saying locker, so we're talking about leaving it upright like this?
Leaving it upright as it is. So if we keep the drawers in, because people love drawers and they're always so functional.
Yeah.
So we leave the drawers in.
Should we stick them in just so I can
Yeah,
get the
let's
kind of...
stick them in and see where we go.
Okay, let's have that bit.
Norman will concentrate on renovating the main body of the wardrobe. He thinks it could become a much more contemporary storage unit.
Because it's quite deep, we could slice it back a fraction, so it gives it the proportion. Then we could put in 3 doors maybe, and then keep them individual little compartments, and then put a plinth back on it, make a nice little cornice for it.
So it sounds like it's quite a complicated process. Do you think it'll chuck up any problems?
I think the only problem we'll have is that once we decide where we're going to cut it, you know, we have one go and one go only. And if we get it wrong, we'll be sticking things back on all over the place.
That doesn't sound completely ideal.
Measure twice, cut once, golden rule.
Okay, I can see that you've got a very clear vision about how this is going to look, and I'm happy to say, hand it over to you.
But what sort of budget will Norman need for this bold venture?
To get that into how I think it's going to look fantastic, I think it's going to cost you $375.
I think I'm going to make some money on that.
Yeah, I think you will as well. It's going to look great, absolutely superb. Thank you.
So our Norm will get cracking, making sure to measure twice before he cuts any corners.
That massive wardrobe is going to get a massive transformation. I love the idea that Norman's come up with, and he knows this business.
It's going to be an exciting project, and I think, you know, let's get on with it and see how we get on. Fantastic.
Fantastic, yes. Norman has a budget of £375, but converting that broken down wardrobe into a modern and useful storage unit might challenge even his carpentry skills. In the leafy Sussex countryside, Sarah's at home in her farmhouse. And you better feel like dancing, because she's thinking of cutting a rug.
Fits perfectly, doesn't it? It's actually quite a nice carpet. But I've got plans. I thought I might make a set of luggage out of it.
Sarah could make a carpet bag from it, but now she's having a closer look at the rug. Maybe she's already bagged something unexpected.
It's got a really fine weave to it. I think that it might be some kind of wool or silk mixed to it. I think it's handmade. I don't think I can cut it up, certainly not without taking it to somebody who really knows what they're talking about. 'Cause that's not me.
Completely change your plans, why don't you? Shish. So, Sarah's headed for Auction House Bellman's in Wisborough Green, West Sussex, where auctioneer Jonathan Pratt should be able to advise on the rug.
Jonathan, lovely to see you.
Hello, Sarah.
I've got a little something you might be able to help me with.
Gosh,
Here.
let's take that off you. At the other end.
What?
Right.
Thank you.
Auction houses can offer valuation services to anyone looking to put antique items up for sale. With 20 years in the trade, Jonathan is just the man to tell Sarah if she's onto something with her bit of old carpet.
Quite nice. I mean, it's quite a nice carpet, actually. So it's very obviously Persian. Looking at the style of it and the colours, it's... Well, we want it to be antique at the very best, you know, sort of early part of the 20th century. It's getting close to that. Style-wise, it looks like it's like West Persia. What I need to look for on here is signs of wear and discoloration.
Jonathan thinks it's a genuine Persian rug.
What you're saying, this is really bringing it to life for me.
But what sort of sale estimate would Jonathan put on it at auction?
I'd reckon it potentially between £200 and £400.
Really?
Potentially, yeah. Certainly...
Would you like to get off my rug, sir?
Yeah, that's valuable, Jonathan.
Can my tip-find rug come here and stand a chance of selling?
Yeah, absolutely. I really believe it can. I'm joining you
down
down the tip, I can tell you.
It's amazing down there. It's really good, isn't it?
It is good, Sarah, yes. Jonathan will put the Persian beauty in his next appropriate auction.
Brilliant, I can't wait.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
I take my hat off to her. What a find. She's obviously got a very good eye. On the whole, it has great potential.
With no outlay on materials for this little project, Sarah's in with a chance of profit. But will that rug that was headed for the skip really live up to its potential at auction?